Yes. We are here once again.
Yes, sir.
Parking Lot Parables.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Holy Trinity.
Yes, sir.
We in there. I think we official by now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
If we ain't, we getting there.
Oh, yeah. We definitely appreciate everyone who's been listening in, subscribing, sharing, liking. We appreciate all your follows.
For sure.
Your comments.
For sure. Or the lack thereof.
Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, yeah. We gonna keep it pushing. You know,
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
keep it pushing, man, one way or another.
Every day.
But you know we got the lineup for y'all today. You know we got the lineup, bro. What we got for them?
Oh, yeah. First thing we're going to talk about is why men cheat.
This week,
Yeah.
the last week or so, just
Mhm.
trifling week.
Man.
Trifling men week, man. And I know that sounds crazy coming from a man, but I mean, I'm single.
Yeah. Same.
Single men don't cheat.
How can we?
How can we? I ain't got a
How,
ring on my
Sway?
finger. Now,
Right.
we can lie. Can
Sure
we not?
We can.
We can lie.
We can lie.
You can call us a liar,
Quickness.
but you can't call us a cheater.
No.
Why? Because we're not married.
At all.
Okay, so let's talk about the single dudes first. Let's get on them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so fellas, why lie? Why lie about it?
It's a waste of time, to be honest.
Why lie? You it's like it's a fact. If you tell one lie, you got to tell another one to cover
yeah.
that one up, and another one to cover that up, and vice, and it just it
Keep going.
It's a vicious cycle.
Oh, yeah, man. And my peace is way more valuable than trying to keep with some lies. Like, I just ain't got the time. I don't be with all that drama anyway, so.
Fellas, we have got to mature, man.
Oh, yeah.
Stop lying, man. If you know you want to do you, just go ahead and tell her, man. Like,
Yep.
what's the point, bro? Like, for a few seconds of pleasure, man. Like,
Okay? End it before you spend it.
I mean, and
Man.
you lying before half y'all Negroes ain't even got the cookie yet, and y'all already lying. Tighten up, man. I'm very passionate about this thing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
because I mean, it's just what I've been seeing all week.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and I'm kind of over it. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I
I'm
feel
30 years old,
Oh, yeah.
so you know I can impart. If I was to impart anything to the, you know, we're in the now generation.
Oh, yeah.
But if I was to impart anything to the generation coming up, man, it was don't lie, man.
Why?
Just-
Why you always lying?
Oh my God,
Like, for real.
for real, man. Like
It ain't
just,
worth it. Like,
just tighten up, man. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's get on the all right, so married men cheat.
oh, yeah. Yeah. But how you feel about men who are in relationships, but they don't have a ring? Do you feel that's cheating?
Nah, that's lying.
Really?
That's lying, bro. I mean, because all right. Okay, so you a renigga at best. I give him that title, renigga.
I don't know, bro. Because if I'm in a committed relationship, say we in a relationship for like 1 or 2 years,
Okay,
and if either one of us step out, if say she step out,
right.
so you wouldn't consider that cheating, bro?
It's as bad as cheating, but see that label. See that to me, that label. I'm at the age now where I wouldn't even put that much time into a relationship. If I feel like if I can put that much time into a relationship at this day and time, I might as well go ahead and put a ring on it,
Oh yeah, I feel you.
or just leave, man.
Yeah.
Don't hold up somebody else's blessing.
No.
So I'm not saying, see, because I mean, cheating is just a word, you know. But see, I feel like, okay, you have said I do to this person. Okay, so yeah, you're cheating. I mean, either way, you trash. Either way, you trash. You ain't worth 2 dead fly smash. Either way, like it don't matter if you was in a relationship or y'all was married.
That's real.
So if you committed to the relationship and you stepping out and you're lying, you're trash. Whether you're single or married, you're trash.
Trash.
Let's just do better, man. I don't want to try and get into the mindset like where one has to be in order to get set. They like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna step out. I'm like, I don't even like. Where do you think your mind has to be at?
Really, bro? I don't even think it's something that's planned or like even wrong position at wrong time. I think you can be put in those situations where temptation does put it out there for you.
You know what? You are absolutely right.
Because, man, people will come to your job and try you.
Yeah.
People will, in church, they'll try you there.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you are, you going to be tried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so that's why I'm like, it's real to cheat. It's very easy to cheat.
It's very easy.
It don't take much at all. And you know what? A lot of people even consider an emotional connection with someone as cheating. How do you feel about that?
An emotional connection.
Oh, yeah.
Elaborate on that.
So
situation.
pretty much, let's say that you're dating this girl, right?
Okay.
And so you have a friend at work.
Right.
And y'all just cool.
Okay.
But y'all talk and y'all really get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, say you come, you know, you're out on a date with your girl,
mm-hmm.
and you start mentioning her more than you mention your girl. Like, me and so-and-so had this conversation. I want to know what you think about it. Like, you can really be emotionally tied to someone. Would you consider that cheating?
No, man.
Okay.
I mean, all right. I see where that could become a problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. I could definitely see where that would become a problem, because now you're like, it's like in your mind, you're thinking more of this other person, but not in a sexual sense, though.
I feel you.
So I think if that's not addressed, it could turn into something that it shouldn't have turned into because it could have easily been, if had it been addressed, that could have easily been resolved.
I feel you.
But I could see if that wasn't addressed, I could see that messing up a relationship.
Oh, yeah. Now, do you think that women and men can just be friends?
In a perfect world, yeah. Man. I can see, I would like to think, I mean, and you know what? Maybe from afar, I got a couple of friends that I talk to through social media, and
I feel you.
I really consider, like, we've had some great conversations.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, ain't nothing crazy happening. You know, and I look forward to the conversation. Now, I'm talking about women. I mean, I look forward to the conversation. We had some great conversations, and nothing's come of it. And I mean, honestly, I don't think nothing will. Yeah. Because not saying that it's just, you know, they're not from here, so you know,
they'll definitely do it.
Yeah, right. Distance, you know. I mean, distance isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just want to say this: if you know you trifling, if you know you be out here trying to cheat,
if you know that you know that you know,
if you know you trifling, don't get into a relationship, man, woman.
You're wasting your time.
You wasting not their time. I ain't even worried about your time. I'm worried about the person you done hooked up with time.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm worried about the damage you about to do to them for the next person, to set the next person up for the fail.
Now, question.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated or been cheating on?
Have I ever been cheated on? Yes.
Dang, bro.
Yeah. Have I ever cheated? Yes.
Dang, bro. Well.
So. We live and we learn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We live and we learn. I haven't done that, and I haven't cheated on somebody in 10 years.
Well, that's good, bro.
I was 20. Yeah, we young and stupid, boy. It was a long distance relationship.
Oh yeah.
Me and her, we lived about 3 hours apart.
Oh no.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was with a home. I'll tell this story real quick. Like, okay, so I was at my homeboy's house, and we was playing ball.
Yeah.
It was late, about 11 o'clock at night. He tells me, bro, man, my home so-and-so got her homegirls over there. I was like, ain't the dudes over there? He was like, no, bro. I was like, man, let's slide.
Oh, man.
So we slid over there. And, I mean, it was like girls gone wild over there, boy. The girls was over there cutting up. So, you know, I seen a rare opportunity. Yeah. So I took it. Did I feel bad afterwards? Kind of, but I ain't gonna lie. Time and distance had kind of drove me and this person apart.
Got you.
And so it was already, the relationship was already coming to an end. But I wasn't man enough at the time to just end it.
I feel you.
Yeah, so maturity. Thank God for maturity.
And speaking of, a friend, how do you feel about one of your homeboys or even a homegirl that's stepping out? Like, how you deal with that, bro?
You like somebody who's one of my friends that's stepping out on the person they're in a relationship with?
Oh, yeah.
And it's I approach it all like, look, man, you my boy, or look, you my friend. I love you. I ain't judging you, but you making a mistake.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is how I approach him. Like, got a homeboy. He's doing what he do. Like, look, man, what you doing, bro? Mm-hmm. What you doing, bro?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of how I come to him. I'm like, bro, what you doing, man?
Yeah, I feel
you got a good person you with. Why you? What are you doing?
Yeah, you gotta let them know it ain't worth it.
Some people don't listen.
Yeah, that is true.
But they gonna listen.
Man, it is always worse to learn stuff the hard way. Always.
And that's exactly where they head.
Man.
But what can you do? What is first Galatians 6? What's it talking about? You see your brother overtaken in a fault. You are spiritual, restore them in a spirit of meekness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
making sure you don't fall yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So you try. You try, and that's all you can do is try.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, if they continue to do what they do,
that's on them.
That's on them, man. You done said something about it, bro.
Oh yeah.
So the blood is off your hands.
Yeah. But yeah, we just want to let y'all know that we definitely don't condone cheating.
Not at all.
Either way.
Not at all.
Single, relationship,
married.
Like, it is not cool for any party. If you really put yourself in the other person's shoes, you'll see how wrong it is.
It hurts, man. It really does. That's not hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not hurt, boy. I had a girl cheat on me. She broke up with me and then she slept with somebody the same night.
Dang, bro.
She was like, we weren't together, so I ain't like I cheated or whatever. I was like, you trifling,
man. I don't know what I do, bro.
Ooh, boy, that's just funny thinking about it now, boy. I was hurt then, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, but I got something to tell y'all.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell y'all why I can't stand the holidays.
What's up, bro?
Okay, so when people think of the holidays, they think about all these food they gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
They think about all these presents they gonna get.
Oh yeah.
All the family that you can't stand. Okay, so but people don't seem to think about the other aspect of it. When the holidays come, you got some of the most trifling people you've ever seen that pop up.
Definitely. Like
con artists popping up at Walmart's parking lot.
Definitely, man.
I'm like, how you gonna be driving around the parking lot asking for gas money? You ain't even got the audacity to be on foot asking for gas money. You gonna drive around with your car on,
wasting gas,
talking about, can I get some gas money?
You can at least be at the gas station.
How you gonna be walking around with a gas can talking about, can I get some gas money?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like con artists pop up during the holidays, man. Oh, yeah. A lot of thirsty people got a whole home they got a whole family at the house.
Oh,
These jokers be out here trying to pretend to be homeless.
You know what my main problem with some homeless people?
What's up?
How you gonna have an animal with you?
I'm like, why that dog look healthy?
Like, how? And if I was homeless, I would seriously not put that dog in that situation. I would
set that dog free.
Like, for real, why they gotta go through what you going through?
I'm like, if he sitting beside you being that faithful, that means you feeding him. That means you got food somewhere, player.
I'm telling you.
So somebody lying. Why that dog look like it done had all its shots?
Okay, like for real.
Somebody's lying to me.
They be training it to look sad. I'm like,
over here, let me put some dirt on your face.
Okay.
Shut up, Rufus. Let me put some dirt on your face. I'm trying to get some cigarettes.
And you know what I really hate about holidays? This doggone traffic, bro. When I tell you, I've almost gotten into about 3 accidents because of these people driving crazy. Like, bro, it was just ridiculous. Like, man.
And like, this is one thing that I don't think a lot of people don't think about as far as the holidays is concerned. Is people who no longer have somebody, or you know they lost somebody.
Oh yeah.
And how the holidays affect them. I mean, it's all about you singing the Christmas songs and putting up the Christmas trees and you know going Christmas shopping. But people don't. A lot of times, I feel like too often people don't consider the people who've lost somebody.
Oh no.
You know, and and the effect that the holidays have on them.
Yeah.
Because that person that they lost is no longer there for them to
you
celebrate with them.
It seems like every year, towards the end of the year, it's like a influx of people start dying. Like because you got people who are depressed because they can't shop, depressed that they can't enjoy the holidays. Like it's like I don't know what type of spirit this season has over people, but it's always like an influx of people. You'll see celebrities dying. Like I'm like, ooh,
celebrity. You know, people get greedy. People go in the grocery store, they cut a fool.
Oh yeah,
they can't get the presents for their kids. You already got 2 buckets full of toys. I'm like, how many kids you got?
Man,
Octomom.
That's why I shop online. I ain't with that foolish.
Oh yeah, hit Amazon up, man. You know, and like I don't know. I don't know. I guess since I've been grown now, like. I don't know, the holidays, they don't really hold that meaning for me anymore. Because, you know, I spend many times throughout the year with my family.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
You know, I spend money on them throughout the year. I was like, so why is Christmas and Thanksgiving that important? I done seen you up teen times this year. Up teen times. I done told you I love you up teen times this year. I done thank God more than plenty of times this year. Why? What is so special about the holidays? But that's just my perspective. You know, I mean, I understand. You know, it brings joy to some people. I mean, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just like
at this point in my life, these bills come first.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what's done turned me into like, the Grinch, boy.
Hey, man,
I'm like, boy,
it is what it is.
I'm like, boy, because I be over here like. Ebenezer, I'm like holidays.
Shoot, I still haven't shot for 2 of my family members, and I'm like,
what? But you know, last week I seen a movie.
Oh yeah, what movie, bro?
Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim. Have y'all seen it? What'd you think about it, bro?
Well, first of all, we're gonna go ahead and say spoiler alert, because we finna get into what this movie is about and what happened.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
And for me, okay, so pretty much the basis of the story is that, you know, there's 2 black people, girl and boy. They went out on a date. And, you know, they had a date or whatever. Now, chick had attitude out the wazoo.
Yeah, she, like, her attitude was like...
During the date, after
I might have had left her. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
if I had been on that date, I might have left her where she was.
I'm telling you, she was all with the attitude. I was like, why?
I'm like, I know me, boy. That junk wouldn't have sat right with me, boy. I'm like, yeah, let me call you an Uber. Deuces.
For real. But pretty much what happened is after the date, they got stopped by a cop. And... You know, the girl had a lot of mouth, instigating stuff. Old buddy, he just trying to get through it, you know.
Right.
And he saved y'all. Like,
he was a good dude.
Oh yeah, dude. But pretty much what happened is
she was a heathen.
Oh, man, she was with the foolishness.
For real. And
pretty much after that, well, it wasn't even all her, but you know, the cop pulled his gun on her, on the guy, and the guy was like, "Hey, I ain't do nothing." And then the girl was like, "Leave him alone."
Okay, so I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Right before he pulled the gun, this was so ignorant. Okay, so like the cop asked him, "Can he check his trunk?" Okay, he was like, "Sure, go ahead."
Yeah, he consented.
You know, he consented to it, no problem. All right, technically needs a warrant, but he gave him the consent, so he's good. All right, so. He's looking in the trunk. It's cold outside. They in Ohio. It's kind of cold out there. So dude's like, can you hurry it up? It's cold out here. That's when the officer caught an attitude. Well, he already had an attitude, to be honest.
He was
like he already had a slick attitude. So here, his attitude and her attitude,
they meshed.
Boy, That thing turned into the Lake of Egypt.
Oh, yeah.
Like blood. Boy, that joint was regular, boy.
So pretty much the cop shoots the girl, and which I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yes, you deserve that.
I was like, yeah, she asked for that. Should have got back in the car.
But yeah, he shot her leg or whatever, and the guy, he fought the cop for the gun and ended up killing the police. And so they on the run. And
now she's a lawyer.
Oh yeah, you're a lawyer.
She was a lawyer, but it was her idea to run. That jump was wild.
I was like, she must have been a trash lawyer, cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't finna run. I'd turn myself in. I couldn't take all that pressure. I'd be like, hey, you can run if you want, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard decision because I ain't gonna lie. Had they turned themselves in,
oh yeah, they probably would have been executed, gone to jail, would have been messed up in the jail.
Yeah, they'd have got bit. Them police officers would have beat them. Like you'd have caught. There's a good chance, like especially the dude, he'd have got beat while he was in jail, not by the inmates. The inmates would have probably been praising him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was in the police officers. They would have tried to catch him slipping, and they'd have beat, or they'd have paid some inmates to beat him up.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do, but like the movie. Well, go ahead, bro. Continue. Bro.
So they were on the run or whatever, and pretty much they find this guy who has a plane. And so, like, they've been on the run for, I don't know how long, probably about a week or two.
Less than that.
Yeah. So, pretty much they find this guy who has a plane. And now this black dude pick him up. And, he was in a Cadillac or whatever, sharing the blunt with him.
Like somebody out of a Youngbloods video.
Oh, yeah. And so, pretty much, he drops him off at the plane and rides out. Soon as he burnt out, the cops come surround him. So this joker done turned these people in, and bruh, I ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear when pretty much they died, right? And I shed a tear because bruh, that could be me, that could be my sister, that could be you, any of my family members. Like any given moment, even in little old Valdosta, that could happen to us.
Yeah.
And that movie, it changed me in a way. Like, bruh, when you see it so up close like that, it could take just the smallest interaction to end your life. And I'm like, bruh, this state of police brutality has to stop. Like, I don't know what we have to do to get it to stop, but it has to.
One thing that really made me mad about the movie,
what's that?
And it kind of just it really, like, the movie was going decent until this one part happened, and it kind of just it really just kind of messed the rest of the movie up for me, bro.
What's that?
So you remember the young dude, right? And what he did?
Which one?
Remember that young guy that they all right. So you remember the dude? No, it wasn't at the end.
Oh, the boy.
The boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there was a boy who supported what they was doing, and he went to a rally, or it was a rally that started into a riot.
Yeah,
and so they tear gassed the crowd, was telling everybody to go home.
Yeah,
get out of the street, go home. And so I guess this boy was trying to make a statement. He said he decides to try and pick a fight with one of the police officers. The police officer he picked the fight with happened to be a black dude.
Yep.
And so, like, I don't like that really just messed the movie up for me, bro. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
Because like the dude was telling him, man, look, man, I'm just trying to do my job, man.
Exactly.
You ain't supposed to be out here. Go home.
Yeah.
It was if you don't try and act,
bruh, because first of all, the cop was black.
Right.
Second of all, he didn't have no gun. He didn't have no weapon.
He didn't use any type of excessive force, and he talked to him calmly.
Yes, he was calm. He was doing the right thing. And it's like, even stuff like that, it's like, okay, we could put in all these laws that prevent police brutality, but at the same time, you got stupid people that you have to defend yourself against.
Yeah, like,
so
even
it's like a win-lose situation.
Like,
and so pretty much what happened, the boy shot the cop dead in the face.
Dead in the face, man. He didn't do anything. He pulled the gun.
Oh
The
yeah.
cop put his hands up, like, "Hey man, calm down."
Yeah.
It was the exact situation that happened at the beginning of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
except there was no malice from it. Except the malice was coming from this young boy with the gun.
Yeah. Just heated.
It's like the situation had completely flipped,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of showed you, like, it's not all police.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
So
not.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess like I guess in a way the scene was really kind of necessary
Oh yeah, it was.
to show you that it's not always the police, and
Mhm.
it isn't. Like, it's not always the police that is out here,
Oh yeah.
cutting the fool, man. Like, you got some people out here that really be like, they be really trying it, man.
Oh yeah.
Look, man, y'all, if you know you doing something wrong, bro, act accordingly, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't be out here cutting up and then thinking like you just supposed to get away with it, bro. If you break the law, you got to answer for it.
Yep.
That's everybody,
Mhm.
police included.
Oh yeah.
Now, sometimes they act like that don't pertain to them. That's what
Yeah.
that's one of our problems now. They break the law and act like it don't pertain to them. That's
Man, I was watching a comedian the other day. I think it was Eddie Griffin, and he was saying probably the only way we can stop police killings is to give each cop who don't kill someone $100,000. And he had a point. Money talks.
yeah.
Just think, he was even talking about how many doctors snitch on other doctors. Like, you messed up this person's leg. But with cops, they have the loyalty and brotherhood and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, bruh, it's not about that. It's about, bruh, your seal says to protect and serve. So how are you protecting if you're killing for no real apparent reason?
Out here harassing people.
And man, like, I really think even just training for a cop needs a mental assessment. Cause you got ex like military people who got PTSD trying to be cops. And nothing against that, but what I'm saying is you have to have the stable mind to be able to think on your feet in a logical way.
Right.
Cause some people just raised to just shoot first, ask questions later.
Right.
And that is not the way to go. Like, that's straight foolishness. Because if their child was to be the one that was shot, they would be raising all types of hell.
Yeah. What they gonna do out here? Shoot the police?
Exactly.
Gonna shoot the police?
Yeah.
What, the police gonna shoot the police?
Man.
It's crazy, man. And then you got KKK out here that's police
Oh,
officer.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Skinheads.
Mm-hmm.
Out here, you a whole racist out here, and it's known.
Oh, yeah.
You know you got racist people. You got racist people in the police. That's a scary thing to think.
And you know what, bro? You got racist police on both sides. Because you even got black police that kill white folks.
Yeah.
Because they angry. And I'm like, bro, what is... Like,
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't gonna find out about them too
Oh,
much,
no,
boy,
no.
because they gonna throw them jokers in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
They go.
they gonna throw them in the hole, boy.
Lock them up and never see them again.
Yeah, they gonna throw that kid away, boy. Oh, y'all dead, boy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
But
man.
yeah, overall, I did love Queen and Slim. I'll see it again.
Nah, I ain't gonna watch it again.
For real, bro?
Nah, I ain't gonna watch it again. That was a one and done for me.
Oh, dang, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like that?
That was a one and done for me.
I feel you.
It just ain't my type of movie,
Yeah.
to be honest, man. Like,
yeah, and you gotta be in that type of mood to watch those type of movies. Cause I still haven't watched the what's the documentary they got on Netflix with the 4 boys who got accused of
the Central Park 5
Yeah,
documentary.
yeah.
Okay, I watched that. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, I watched that, and I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie, that was rough.
no,
That you talking about something rough,
but I ain't even tried cause I already knew.
bruh. You talking about something that was rough, especially part 3 when they
Mm-hmm.
show you what happened to the dude that he was in jail the longest out of all of them,
Oh.
and it's crazy. Like, he was with his girl
Mm-hmm.
when them guys came and found him. He was like, hey man, we gonna go to the park. If he had to just stay with his girl, he'd be straight.
Yeah.
But he ended up doing 16 years for that.
Oh, man, wrong place and wrong time can get you in some mess quickly. That's why you need to say where you going and go where you say.
Real talk, man. Yeah,
Mhm.
for real. I ain't gonna lie, I can't tell you how many times I almost got in trouble when I was younger, going places I shouldn't have went.
I'm there with you.
Lying.
Mm-hmm.
Where you been? I was over there at my homeboy house.
Oh yeah.
No, you wasn't. I called over there. I called over there. I was like, how you get his number? I was like, don't you worry about it. Where you been? I'm like, God, dog.
Been there, bro.
Can't, yeah, man. I mean, and it's really for the best, man, because you like, it doesn't take no time to get into trouble, man.
Oh no.
It's like when you lying, trouble find you.
Oh yeah.
And that's real. So y'all think about that.
Think about it.
When you out here lying and you get pregnant, if you're lying and you catch that stuff you can't get rid of,
testify.
If you're lying and I got the girl on the first pew pregnant and your first lady on the right beside her.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Well, that'll preach right there.
Man.
Whoa, guys, don't do it. Don't be out here lying, man. Deke over there lying. Done got the usher in the back pregnant.
But
God told me.
If you have been lying and want to tell us about it, go ahead and shoot us an email. You can email us at parkinglotparables@gmail.com. Again, that's parkinglotparables@gmail.com. If you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to comment on what we doing here or want to add to the show, just let us know. Shoot us an email. If you have a story you want to tell us, if you want to, a solution with a problem you're going through or someone else is going through, go ahead and shoot us an email. And again, that's parkinglotparables@gmail.com.
And make sure you put that topic line on there when you send it. I'm just playing. You ain't got to do that. We keep everything anonymous. We keep everything anonymous.
Definitely.
Whatever you sending us, whatever we're talking about, we won't mention your name.
Oh, no.
But we will talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a new segment here, bro?
Oh, yeah. We got a new segment, which I call What If. These are pretty much questions that, we come up with for a day-to-day basis. And our what if today is, if the devil asks for forgiveness, would God forgive him?
It's a good question.
Bro, I remember I was thinking about that when I was a little kid. Like, for real. I mean, to be honest, would he?
Would he?
If he truly meant it in his heart to ask for forgiveness from God, would God forgive him? Now, I think God would, but would he do that? Would the devil do that?
No, because he a liar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He can't help lying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
and he's trifling.
Yeah.
Misery loves company. That's why he be offering folks stuff so they can. Speaking of, you know what? I don't want to get off subject. Let's stay on this for a second. Speaking of trifling,
go ahead.
I seen an article. There's a petition going on in Brazil against Netflix.
What?
Because Netflix allowed there's a community in Brazil that came out with these movies attacking Christianity.
Oh wow!
And the most recent one was it's called a Gay Jesus Christmas Story.
I've heard about that one.
So, did you see this article?
I didn't see the article, but there have been many conspiracy theories about Jesus was gay.
Right.
Mary was his wife.
Right.
Like, bruh, it's all over the place. That's why even the Bible says not to really get up in that type of stuff, because you'll confuse yourself.
Yeah, like you will. I mean, it's ignorant, man. Like, if you don't really believe, why are you so hell bent on trying to? That's what I never understood. That's what I never understood about atheists. Why are you so hell bent
trying to get
on
us
what we out here doing?
Yeah.
And you don't even believe in it.
Exactly.
You don't believe it's real. So why are you so hell bent when I say bring him up? Why are you so hurt? It don't hurt me when somebody tell me they don't believe in God.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, it don't bother me at all. I tell people tell me that all the time. But they know I do.
Exactly.
You know what? We don't fall out because of it.
Exactly. I've had many people that I've respected, and really the only thing you can do is pray for them. You ain't got to get in their face and be like, Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
Okay.
You're going to HE, double hockey sticks, eat them up alive. Hell, like no, bro. That's not what I mean.
Because really, if you think about it, would you really want someone to come to you that way if you didn't believe? Like, you really got to put yourself in people's shoes now.
No, that's just gonna turn them off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's gonna turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
It's the gospel and the love of Jesus, the love of Christ.
The grace
that's supposed to draw them in.
Mm-hmm.
Not you're going to hell if you don't.
Oh yeah.
They ain't gonna be trying to hear that.
No.
Now, unfortunately, because now it's true.
Yeah.
But they ain't. But see, people forget they don't believe anyway.
Exactly.
So whether it's true, they don't care because they don't believe in it.
Exactly. That's
So
why really you have to live the lifestyle. And you know, I've had more people come to me with questions about their own faith based on lifestyle living rather than me quoting scriptures to them. Like,
right.
they'll, like, I've even had homeboys in high school be like, bruh, how are you, doing as well as you're doing? And I was like, God. And it brings that conversation into play where you can take that to a whole nother level. And that's the way, we're supposed to be, is fellowship. You don't have to force stuff. Like, I can't stand it when people force Jesus into conversations. Just let it flow. Like,
this is how you know you're religious. If I was like, this is a good sandwich. I know Jesus isn't a sandwich. I'm gonna shout right now, bro. Like, really? Like, you're like, we can't have a regular conversation.
Oh yeah.
Without you talking about, bringing like Jesus. And like, oh, I'm religious. Why? Because I take my relationship with Christ seriously. No,
that ain't what we're saying.
That is not. Like, Paul did other things outside of talk. He didn't talk about, like, he talked about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, he did. His main thing was being an apostle for Christ.
Yes.
But I mean, he did things outside of that.
Oh yeah.
He worked.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about sports.
Exactly.
He talked about love.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how men are supposed to love their wives as Christ loved the church. But he wasn't trying to break out into a shout every time you came up to him.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? A lot of times that is a major turn off. Whether relationship, friendships, if that's all you got to talk about, I automatically think you boring. I'm just go ahead and put that out.
Like,
there.
yeah, you're not very like
you really ain't living your life the fullest that Christ would want. To be honest.
Like, Christ did. He didn't go around preaching everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to them people's weddings, he didn't preach while he was at the weddings.
He let miracles speak for themselves most of the time.
Exactly. He went to that one wedding. He wasn't even trying to do. He was just trying to kick back, chill.
Oh yeah.
His mama put him on the spot. He wasn't even trying to put himself out there
at all.
Religious people always trying to put themselves out there.
Man.
Always trying to be known. Always trying to let their anointing be known. Always trying to let their title be known.
Yep.
Don't call me Jerry. Call me Apostle Jerry.
Man, them titles. I'm like, and you know what? This goes back to slavery, because really, that's all we had back then are the titles, and that weight has carried all the way to modern day, where if you have a title of apostleship, a title of a bishop, a title of a pastor, any of those, it goes to people's heads. Like, they're not even regular people. Like, how are we on different levels when really we're living the same life, living the same life for Christ?
We all have the same mission.
Oh yeah.
Why do people think
same mission, same goal? Like, it's most of what is taught is more of division than it brings people together. And that's my main thing. Like, if you're not bringing people together with what you're doing, if you're not in the community, working people to come together, that's the main purpose God sent us to do. Like, you can't be out here just this is me and my ministry. This is what we doing. Like, no, it's for all of us. That's why it's so hard, even in our city, like, to support other churches. Because everybody's trying to do their own thing. Everybody's trying to be the biggest and baddest dog on the block.
The division is crazy. Paul talked about that. He's like, some of y'all say I follow Paul. Some of y'all say I follow Apollos.
It's the same.
He was like, is Christ divided?
Mm-hmm.
It's like y'all retarded.
But yeah, bro, we really gotta bring it down and come
Gotta
back
do
to
better.
the roots of what we've been taught. It's time to get back to the Acts church, as some say.
Yeah,
Where
I want to
everybody-
see everybody succeed, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We ain't. I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to go to church 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Ain't
do
for
it.
me.
It ain't for everybody, man. It really ain't. But I mean, you know, this is where the problem lies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think just because somebody else doesn't want to go to church 7 days a week that they don't treat them like they're heathen or something like that.
And you know what? Even going to church 7 days a week, that don't guarantee your salvation. Bro, I remember I was scared when I was younger to do anything outside of church because I felt like if I did something wrong, I'm immediately going to hell.
Right.
And that type of thinking put me in bondage. Like, it really put me in bondage where I didn't know the grace of Christ, the love of Christ, you know, the fullness of who he really is. And even now, I'm still learning to break some of those old traditional ways that I was in. And like, bro, we just really have to to rethink how we show our love to others, how we, you know, minister to people. And when I say minister, I'm talking about talking, cause I ain't no minister. I'm gonna tell you straight off.
I mean, and yeah, talking to them, not
Exactly.
yelling at them.
Not talking at them either.
Talking. The Lord, he said, I'm like, bro, I'm so tired of that, boy. I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah.
Like, but let's talk about this thing, man. Education.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it.
Is it necessary to succeed?
To be honest, bro, I've gotten my degree in mass media, and really, I'm not sure that it was even necessary. Like, I understand people want that piece of paper for different jobs, but really, in this generation in time, there's a lot of room for entrepreneurship, and you don't need education for that. Like,
Right.
and most of what I learned while I was in school, I had to teach myself. Like, for real.
Right.
Like, I respected all my teachers and everything, but my learning style did not fit their teaching model. Like, I'm a very visual person, so I had to really teach myself on how to do a lot of things in school.
Right. We live in a day and time now where with the internet and social media, you can do the research yourself.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And teach yourself how to become a successful entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah. Like nothing. Like, as long as you have a craft, a gift, a passion, or anything like that, you can monetize it quickly.
Yes.
You really can. Like even me and you, we do music.
Right.
We write. We do videos, all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
You can really, if you really wanted to, you can really put your money and your passion and work it that way. But you really have to focus on what God has really called you to do.
Yes.
That's why it's important to, you know, stay in your word, know who you are and what you have the ability to do. Don't let anyone try to diminish your gift or your talent. Don't stay stagnant any place or anywhere. Like, you really have to develop your craft, develop your, you know, perfect who you are as a person. And it's always important to be growing. It don't matter how old you get, always grow. Because that's the most
You have never arrived.
Oh, no.
You have never arrived in this life.
Oh, no.
You'll never get to that point.
Exactly.
Not until we get to heaven and the Lord says, well done, good and faithful servant.
And you know what? And with education, we put so much money into it. And really, how much of that money do you see come back? If you really want to be honest, how much of that money do you see come back?
Man.
You get loans on top of loans. And I've seen so many people go over debt. And they don't even go into the field that they got the degree in. Like, shoot, some of my classmates now, they're like working in a totally different field. And I'm like, was it worth it? That's why when I have my kids, I'm going to give them a choice. They can either go to college or they can start their own stuff.
Real.
Like, for real, I'm to that point where if it used to be where college was a must-have.
Right. Yeah,
And
because
now-
people required. But you know, that's crazy though, because when you really think about it, back then, the jobs didn't require you to have a degree like that.
Oh no,
But for some reason, people was like needed to act like they needed to have a degree.
Oh yeah,
But I think because of the black people's on you know, when it came to black people, I think it was more of a now because we have the opportunity where 30 years ago these people wouldn't allow us in the door.
oh yeah.
So now, even if you don't want to, you ain't gonna be a statistic. You going to college. Like,
Exactly.
and I think that's a dangerous mindset to have. I mean, I understand that, you know, okay, we didn't always have these type of opportunities because of our color. I understand that.
Yeah.
But that should not be a reason to just make somebody go when
And
that's
you know
not.
what? Back in those days, they went to school, but it was more of apprenticeships.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to work be a doctor, you went to school so you can learn to be a doctor.
Yeah.
They were teaching you medical stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you were getting that experience at the same time. Nowadays, you just go to school, you learn some history
You gotta
about
go to
some
school
stuff.
for 4 years.
Oh yeah. Oh, more
Before
than that,
you
bruh.
even you got to go to school for 4 years before you even get to the doctor part.
Oh yeah. And you know what? No one hardly even finishes in 4 years for their regular bachelor's today.
Yeah.
Like, it took me 7. I'm gonna just go and put it out there. It took me 7 years to finish just a bachelor's degree, bruh.
For real?
Oh yeah.
You graduated what? 2014?
Because
Oh,
I started 2007. I
Right.
graduated 2014.
I feel you.
But, you know, I did take an entry program, which, you know, it took 2 years to get a sophomore. But then I would be regularly enter in 2010 to finish regular career. But still, man, like, some of the stuff, it ain't all cracked up to be. But I will say this about college. It did allow me to find out who I was. I really developed my relationship with Christ from being in college. I learned how to be more responsible, because before college, I was shy. You know, I didn't, reach out to people like that. I was to myself. It really did open me up. I will say for those type of experiences, college was good. But as far as the education part, like, it's really got to change. Like, there's no real entrepreneurship classes. There's no real things that teach you how to make money, teach you how to build. There's hardly any classes that teach you how to build your credit, how to do a house, maintain bills, like just simple stuff like that. Some of that stuff we had.
That really should be taught in high school.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah.
They should really start teaching you that and like teaching you bills in like middle school, freshman year in high school.
Balancing a checkbook, like all of that.
Like,
we should be teaching our kids how to do this early on if we really want them to be successful.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this more.
Oh yeah,
over the podcast episode, but we want to get into this next segment real quick. Y'all know what time it is. It's Miss Me with the foolishness, man. What do we have today, Jay?
All right. So the name of this article is Santa subdue stabbing suspect on train after New York SantaCon. But I don't know what it is about these trains and Santa Clauses. Because I believe last episode,
incident happened on the train too. Yes,
oh yeah,
it did.
and a Santa Claus with the MAGA hat. Like, what's going on?
He had reindeer slippers on.
No, I'm talking about in Waycross.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The Santa Claus with the MAGA hat on.
I don't know what the combination is now, but it is ridiculous. So you go ahead and read.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give y'all the overview. Okay, so there was an altercation on the train where there's a drunk guy yelling out. They said homophobic remarks. The video didn't really let you see all that, but what you did see was him like getting jumped on by like 4 Santa Claus guys in Santa Claus outfits, and apparently like this is a annual thing they do in bigger cities where like a bunch of guys dressed up as Santa congregate like a Comic-Con type of thing.
Yeah.
They get drunk and they carry on, and they're usually known for starting stuff.
Yeah.
But this particular time, they actually happened to be the good guys, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And so somebody got stabbed in the leg,
Man.
and then he got jumped by 4 Santa Clauses. So like that, I don't know. That was kind of weird. I mean, when you watch the video, it looks like, it kind of looks like they were just jumping on him. Honestly,
Oh yeah, like I didn't see him.
Like I didn't really see him starting anything, but you know, the article says he was the bad guy. So I mean, I have to take their word for it. So I mean, that sounds crazy, man. I seen an article earlier. Not an article. I seen a post.
Yeah.
Where see this is just some more of that Christmas foolishness I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, that
a lady walks into the bathroom into the restroom.
Yeah.
And sees a lady washing herself in the sink.
Oh man.
Butt naked.
Oh.
In Walmart's restroom, public restroom.
Ooh.
And she just washing herself while on the phone.
Man. No offense to Walmart, but some of them bathrooms don't be up to par. And I would definitely not be washing myself in there.
Look here, man. I'm like, okay, look, first of all, I feel like maintenance needs to get paid more.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've seen, like one time somebody just took some feces and just kind of smeared it all over the ground.
Oh, no.
Like,
well, they on some meth or something.
Yeah, like, bro, it's some nasty people out here.
Oh, yeah.
Man. So, like, yeah, that was the article. That was pretty much what happened, though, as far as, like the Santa Claus, like, he got jumped by some dudes. And, I mean, I don't know about you, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he regretted that, getting jumped by people on Santa Claus. Like,
and the scene was pretty much a scene out of Jingle All the Way. I don't know if y'all seen that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where they had all these Santa Clauses that jumped them in the factory trying to get, I forgot the name of the dog. Turbo Man. Yeah. So, bruh, it's like, even the video itself, like, all them people jumping them, I was like, okay.
Yeah, it looked like he jumped. It looked like he got jumped by like 5 Santa Clauses, man. The jump was
they were about that life, they wasn't playing around.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, me, I don't know. I tend not to get involved with people getting in fights, man. That junk dead right there.
Oh yeah, it ain't worth it.
No, because I'm like, they'd have been real hurt had he messed around and stabbed one of them, boy. So, I mean, so yeah, that was pretty much it. And then people taking showers in Walmart's restroom.
Man, that is just dirty.
Like, you know, they believe she might have been out there tricking.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
She ain't have it. She ain't have it. There was a little girl in there. She just told she butt naked in the restroom, just wash herself in front of everybody for everybody to see.
That's a sign of thottery.
He said, I think she was shaped like a meth head.
Ooh, oh no, that's even worse. Like no, but yeah, bro. Like,
got to do better, bro.
Oh yeah, and definitely stay safe out here. It's dangerous this time of year.
Yeah, like I said, it's the holidays, so y'all already know what's happening. Sex trafficking?
Oh yeah, it's
white vans
spiked, like ridiculously, and you ain't got to be far away to witness it. It's happening in your own city if you really watch.
Yeah.
I had a friend post on her Facebook that there was a van at her house, and every time like she pulled up to or close to her house, this guy got out of the van and she kept driving away, and so she finally got some of her friends and the van finally drove off. It is in Valdosta. When I tell you, stay safe, women. Don't be out by yourself.
Don't be out here playing.
Don't
be making on 2 a.m. trips to dude house, man. Don't do it.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
I mean, worst case scenario, you get pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Least case scenario, you get kidnapped.
Exactly. Like it ain't worth it either way.
It's a lose-lose situation, man.
Exactly.
I mean, mid-case scenario, you catch something.
Man.
Y'all just
I don't want that either.
Yeah, look. Okay, now we ain't gonna talk about that. But we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We gonna be here every Wednesday. Y'all
Check
hit
us
us
out.
up on the Facebook page,
Oh,
Parking
yeah.
Lot Parables.
Mm-hmm.
Add us on Instagram, Parking Lot Parables.
Yes, all social media platforms.
My name is Matt. Y'all can follow me on Matthew Priest, Facebook, Instagram, Matt P2 Real, Snapchat, I'm President and MP.
Oh yeah, you can follow me, Jeremy Harden, at the Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
Y'all be tuning in to us weekly. We're gonna be starting video, hopefully, Lord willing, in January.
Oh yeah,
January,
yeah.
January, hopefully. But y'all stay tuned. We appreciate y'all rocking
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
definitely.
One time.
Yes, sir.